everybody. In this video I would like to talk about two things. One is recording modular to tape, and how can you do that in an easy and not very expensive way. And secondly, how to work with sine wave oscillators. Now of course it's nothing special that you need to do to record with sine oscillators, but it's about an idea about how sine oscillators can work together in a very interesting way. And I'll start with that one immediately because I can show that really fast. There is a sine wave out of the DPO in this channel that you're hearing already, and there's another one which is, I'm not sure how close to sine wave it is, from tides. It's a beautiful sounding oscillator. I have no modulation on tides, and the DPO is already working together, so one oscillator is fitted on the other one, so you get already a little tremble in that sound. There's a little bit of a tremolo in that sound, if I say that correctly. Now the tides by itself sounds like that. They're tuned together, not exactly on the same frequency on purpose, because when they are close to each other but not exactly, then things happen, and you can see here a little bit on the mixer what's going to happen in the levels here. And here I'm not sure if you can see it, also how the tape machine also is actually showing me very clearly also that what I can see here, I can see it there too. So it's going in there also in the same way. I'm turning, so this is the DPO, I'm turning tides on. You can hear it in the sound too. So two waves tuned close to each other, they start creating movement, and you can see it here. It goes left and right. Mainly, I think because I'm sending both oscillators from tides in there, and maybe they do have a difference in phase, so maybe this has to do with what. So for example, I don't know what's going to happen if I take one out from the mixer here. Look what's happening. We have that's what tremolo is actually, right? It's volume going up and down really fast. So this is what's happening here. The volume is going up and down because now it's mono, it's just one of the oscillators there. And if it's stereo, it goes left to right. Great. This is a great experiment. Try to work with two sine oscillators or close to sine oscillators and see how they interact with each other. I've used another sine oscillator which was more close to a pure sine from a filter with the Q on maximum, so I just made a filter feedback. But I made another video on that particularly, and I'm not sure if in this patch is necessary for now, because I have enough sounds now to record into the tape, and I'm going to go through with this. So further, I have the final output from the DPO in this channel here, and I want it to be quiet in the mix because I don't want a lot of movement, and it's I'm moving very slowly the angle and the shape of this final oscillator output, and it's a bit more complex because I'm sending that final into the one side of the dual delay here, and on the other side I'm sending the sine wave output. So it's creating, let's hear it only that one. Now you hear only from one channel, but there's also things happening on your left ear also sometimes. because I'm modulating the feedback of that channel. I just thought to create something interesting there, which is very, very soft in the mix. And finally, I have here on this channel just a typical oscillator from Pletz, great sounding still, and I'm also modulating that, so I also don't want that to be very loud in the mix. I don't want a lot of movement. I just want these sine waves to play with each other and create a beautiful background drone. And very subtle movements. And on the last channel here, I recorded a piano loop in Morphogene, and I will just feed it through 100% reverb on clouds. Because the sine waves, especially from the DPO, are just sounding so beautiful, so warm. And I wanted something dreamy to go with it, something that's in a different dimension. And the drone is already like very earthly. It's like low frequencies, helps you connect with the earth, let's say. And I wanted something from somewhere high, somewhere up in the ether, somewhere where angels live, for example. But anyway, strictly thinking about frequencies also works perfectly. But I'm having the piano in the highest frequencies here, and then I have lots of room to play with the low frequencies too. Now I have to be careful with the level 0, because these low frequencies have a lot of energy, and I do not want to create distortions, because that's why I use the sine waves. I don't want distortions, I don't want extra harmonics and wave foldings and things like that. I just want this very simple, subtle drone. Now, let's talk about recording on tape. I recorded another patch before, but I wasn't very happy with it. That patch was very wild, had a lot of noises, a lot of percussive sounds, very short sounds, and I thought that the tape softened all these things, and it just took away all the edge from the recording, and I really didn't like it. It's still in this tape, somewhere recorded in there, but I didn't like it, and I didn't use it, and I recorded it in my computer like I always do. So I don't think there is one solution that fits all in these situations. And I bought this Sony recorder. It sounds beautiful. It's a very good, also I searched informations online, and there's people who say that they sound great. They are not Revoxes, and they're not like higher quality, more expensive tape machines, but I just wanted to experiment. I didn't want to professionally record anything, and I wanted to see how is this altering the sound. And especially I thought it would work with drones, with more calm music, and not with very experimental and crazy sounding patches. So I thought this is a perfect patch for recording on tape. Make sure that you buy a tape that is being looked at, that somebody is taking care of it, and you don't have to buy an expensive one, but buy one that works, and all this, the elements inside and here where the heads are. I don't know the terms, I'm not a specialist. So if you are and you know how this thing works, go for it, and you can do it yourself. But I just wanted one thing that works, and I wanted to find a trusted person who has taken care of it and put some new elements where it was needed. So I don't have to go through this trouble. I just want a machine that works, and this thing works. I was listening to Pink Floyd there when I bought it. He played some Pink Floyd for me, and it just sounded gorgeous. And still, he gave me that tape with his Pink Floyd recordings, and I still have it. I can listen to it whenever I want to. Anyway, so I have it on pause here. I just need to unlock the pause, and it will start recording. So I'm going to make a take. I'm just gonna make it short, just for the video, so I'm not gonna take an extended time for this because it's also an experiment for me. I do it for the first time. So I'm just gonna take all the channels away. The level is here, good. I need to be careful that I don't go too far. And I'm just gonna start with the main oscillator from DPO. Then I'm gonna add tights, and then the other two oscillators, just to see how the balance will be. And then slowly I will bring the piano from morphology. So let's say I'll just start. yeah, that's it. I'll just stop it. And this is the procedure. It's very easy, and you just need to find a way to connect properly to your mixer so you get the sound in and out of the mixer so you can hear what's happening. Now, the sound you just heard in this video is recorded on my computer, so you didn't hear the sound of the recording that I've made here. But as always, it is going to be the recording of this track from tape in the description below, so you can listen to it. And hopefully I can make also a recording, a separate recording of what is being in the computer recorded and what is on tape, so you can compare. And yes, of course, we have here those 3 different speeds. So I recorded in the middle speed. I could take it a speed down or a speed up, probably speed down, half speed, and see how does it sound in that speed. So this is also a possibility. We'll see in the description an update about this experiment. So thank you for watching. I hope it was interesting, and bye for now, and check the description, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.